Good morning. It is Thursday, February 23rd, 2023. It is 7:38 a.m. in my locale. Current temperature is, let's turn that upside. Current temperature is 77 degrees. I don't know the humidity. It's sunny. It was low cloudy this morning, but it's sunny now. When I got up, it was again a little cloudy, but about 20 minutes ago, I just couldn't understand when I was taking the big guy for a walk why I was sweating. And I've been sleeping with the windows open, the hatch is open, and I just said, you know what, I think the humidity's just a bit much. So we shut all the windows and we started the air conditioner again for I think the first time in about, a week or 2 weeks. I am good. Went to the podcast last night, saw all you guys. We all horsed around for a bit. We had some fun. And then after that, I pretty much just took Queso to the bathroom and went to bed. And I just fell down. And I fell down until about... not counting the times you get up to go pee, and not counting the times the dog gets up to go pee. I got up at around, I think it was 3:30. And I sat up for about an hour, had a cup of coffee, had my vitamins. I thought, well, let's just get started and see where our day takes us to. It took me to about 5 o'clock, and I said, I'm really feeling tired again, so I laid down until about 6:30. So I don't know why I needed so much sleep, but whatever it is that's working through my system is working through my system. So let's go to our daily Zen poem. A Buddhist retreat behind Broken Mountain Temple. In the pure morning, near the old temple, where early sunlight lights the treetops, my path has wound through a sheltered hollow of boughs and flowers to a Buddhist retreat. Here birds are alive with mountain pool, and the mind touches peace in a calm light. 1,000 sounds are quieted by the breathing of a temple bell, and that's Chan Chien. Well, that kind of sounds like my morning a little bit, except we did not move through a sheltered hollow. We did walk out by the Florida Bay, however, so we were out there. All right, let's go to our next item, which is, I'm going to do it in reverse today. Our obligatory Queso view. You hear something outside. In case you have anything to say to nice people? Anything? He will eat after this broadcast. We're also going to go to our daily rune pull. We've seen before that, and I pulled that right upside. I hope the coffee kicks in. Rough side, which would be not these. It is the rune of constraint. So let's take a look together. The necessity of dealing with severe constraint is the lesson of not these. The positive aspects of this rune represent the limitations we directly cause ourselves. Its negative side attracts limitation from those around us. Both are equally difficult to handle. The role of not these is to identify our shadow, our dark and repressed side, places where growth has been stunted that result in weakness that we project onto others. Don't take this world personally, the rune says, but work with that shadow. Examine what inside you magnetizes misfortune in your life. That's the invited to tea we talked about earlier. When at last you look upon one of these with a smile, you will recognize that the troubles, the denials, the setbacks of life as your teachers, your guides, and your allies. The need for restraint is unquestionable here. Drawing this rune indicates that there will be hold-ups and reason to consider your plans carefully. There is work to be done on yourself, so take it on with goodwill and show perseverance. This is a time to pay off old debts, to restore, if not harmony, maybe balance. So mend, restore, and redress. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they repair nets. Let the constraints of the time serve you in righting your relationship to yourself. And be mindful that rectification must come before progress, and again, consider the uses of adversity. Well, it's almost like they were just talking to me, right? I think they were talking to me. Because that is pretty much what I'm dealing with, that constraint, right? And of course, our Zen poem, which is talking about early sunlight, going to a retreat and finding peace. And you know what? That is pretty much where I am going to be today. Because those are my plans. Your plans, your mileage may vary. Consult your owner's manual. My plans are that I find that keeping my hands busy is an incredibly important and healing thing for me. So today is going to be clean here. I'm going to wipe down cabinets and counters. I'm going to empty my refrigerator, and I'm going to clean that too, because I scented a little funky something. That don't make me happy. So I'm going to take everything out, clean it all out. Anything that I think is not reaching the grade today is going out. Get things together and ready for today and tomorrow. Make sure we're ready to do that. Keeping an eye on my diet. I did say last night I did eat. Okay, that was the first time in 2 days that I ate something besides, what did I have? A quarter of a cup of cooked rice. And, of course, coffee, right? Can't live without coffee. So that's how I know that things are progressing. They're getting a little bit better. They're moving in a positive direction. So what I'd like to hear from you guys today is, where are you going to find that peace from? Where are you going to stop and say, this is my setback, this is my limitation, this is my constraint, and how am I going to deal with that today? You might decide to deal with it today by saying, you know what, there is absolutely nothing I can do, so I'm going to, my favorite phrase, if troubles come or you have a problem, sit it down and invite it to tea. Make it part of your daily stuff. Avoidance is bad. Avoidance is bad in all ways. But invite it to tea. So whatever your constraint is, whatever your fight is, whatever your anything is, all I can say is, today might be that day to face it in the eyes, be peaceful with it, understand it, and say, okay, how are we going to get around this? And don't forget, the worst thing in the world is when you are unmotivated or uninspired, because that is the gateway to some things that are really bad. That's why I'm like, I'm going to clean this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go over here, and I'll probably be exhausted. I also am going to do my level best to try to do a live stream at sunset today. Okay, I want to try StreamYard. I've got my account. I want to see if it works. It may not work. So let's treat this in the nature of a pleasant experiment. Whatever time I decide to do it, I will create a post after this video, and I'll let you know if I am doing it, if I am not doing it, and if I am doing it, what time it will be coming on. Don't hide from the problem today. Take it head on. You can do it right. If you're feeling unmotivated, remember what I said before. Go brush your teeth. If you can brush your teeth, trust me, you're going to get motivated. And then you're going to do another small thing and another small thing, and you're going to climb that mountain that looks really tough in front of you. Okay? So, thank you again for the other night. I wish you all the absolute best. I'm going to post this video now, and then what I'm going to do is be the big guy. So hopefully I will see you all later tonight.